there'll be a way. We're gonna drop it, drop on all the music they play on the bandstand. Bandstand.
I have a totally left field question to ask you. Did you ever watch yourself on film or tape and say, you look like Burt Reynolds? People mention that. You look like a bearded Burt Reynolds. I don't know whether that's good or bad. I think that's good.
I've heard that a few times. That's very complimentary. I don't see it myself, but...
Well, next time, when you go home and watch the show on tape, that isn't what I wanted to ask you, but I looked at it and was startled. Why would you leave a group like the Doobies?
Well, basically, just musical differences.
What were your musical tastes as a kid? What influenced you?
I was very heavy R&B. Grew up on Little Richard, Jimmy Reed, Bo Diddley, James Brown.
You're talking about my people. I grew up with them. Now, once having made that decision, when you told me earlier it was a pleasant arrangement and you're still friendly and all, what did you decide that you would do on your own and how did you accomplish it?
Well, I'd already decided that before I made the decision. I'd wanted to do a solo album for quite some time, so that had a great deal to do with it also. I couldn't do that and be with a group, and I didn't want to go out and play the kind of music we were starting to do. It wasn't that it was bad music, it just wasn't my kind of music.
But then all of a sudden, I read the back of that album thing, you got giant superstars, 9 trillion people back, all heavyweights that you never played with before. Isn't that a little, doesn't that give you qualms in your stomach when you walk into a session with those heavies?
A few of them I knew. Most of the guys, all the guys from Little Feat, of course, and I had met a couple of others before that, like David Garibaldi I knew from Tower of Power, I know them in a while. But, and Memphis Horns I've known for years, but the rest of the guys, it did make me a little nervous to go in there and just kind of go with people I didn't know that much about.
But it came out the way you liked it?
After a while, it became much more comfortable working that way than with a group because I had so much more musical freedom.
You're going to see this man out on the road for the next few months and sample it. Can we have one more taste of the album?
You sure can.
What's it called?
It's called Reaching Out for Loving from You.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, if you will.